各位记者朋友，大家下。
Good afternoon and welcome to the press conference. Now the floor is open to questions.
发言人您好，中国日报提问。据报道。
China Daily is reported that U.S. Assistant Secretary of State for the Bureau of Arms Control and Non-Proliferation, Yale, accused China of conducting nuclear testing. The U.S. will resume nuclear testing on equal basis with other countries. The Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty Organization said on its website that they detected 2 very small seismic events in China on June 22, 2020, and with this data alone, it's not possible to assess the cause of these events with confidence, was China's comment. The U.S. accusation is shadow chasing. Such cagey remarks are completely groundless. China has reiterated more than once that China has all along firmly supported the purposes and objectives of the Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty and honored the commitment of the 5 nuclear weapon states to a moratorium on nuclear testing. To shirk international arms control obligations, the U.S. spares no effort to sling mud at other countries. Such practice severely harms its own international reputation. China urges the U.S. to abide by its commitment to a moratorium on nuclear testing, uphold the global consensus on the ban on nuclear testing, and stop finding any excuse for the resumption of nuclear testing. 俄新社，昨天，英国扩大了对俄罗斯的制裁名单，新增了约250名个人和公司，包括来自中国和阿联酋的法人实体。中方对此有何评论？
中方一贯。
China opposes unilateral sanctions that have no basis in international law or authorization of the UN Security Council. China strongly deplores relevant acts of the UK. On the Ukraine crisis, China has all along promoted talks for peace and strictly controlled export of dual-use articles. The normal exchanges and cooperation between China and Russia should not be disrupted or affected. China will do what is necessary to defend its legitimate and lawful rights and interests.
澳大利亚广播公司，澳大利亚总理从官邸撤离是昨晚，主要是因为受到了炸弹威胁。起因是中国的神韵表演组织者收到了邮件，而这一组织者在中国被禁止表演。中方对此有何评论？
有关报道。
I noted the reports. I do not know what actually happened. China always opposes violent attacks of all kinds. It must be pointed out that the so-called Shen Yun performance is not a normal cultural activity, but a political tool that Falun Gong used to spread the cult's evil message and rake in money. Many scandals of so-called Shen Yun performing arts have been revealed in recent years, including systemic maltreatment of employees, illegal use of labor, and control of their spirit. We hope various sectors will stay on alert. Next one, please.
Thank you. A question from the German press agency DP.
德新社。莫茨总理在来到中国之前提到了一些内容。这一次，莫茨并没有像之前的政府一样说中国是一个系统性的威胁。中方对此有何评论？
China and Germany are all-round strategic partners. We have success experience for sound competition and integrated development. The cooperation is mutually beneficial and delivered tangibly for the two peoples. The two sides should respect each other, treat each other as equals, and work for win-win results for greater progress of the bilateral relations and contribution to world peace and prosperity. Next one, please.
Another one from RIA News.
俄新社，俄罗斯对外情报局昨日表示，英法正准备向乌克兰移交核武器， 他们认为应该向乌克兰提供1枚原子弹或者是1枚脏弹，以为结束冲突争取更有利的条件。中方对此有何评论？
有关情况。
I'm not familiar with that. China always believes that nuclear weapons must not be used, a nuclear war must not be fought, and non-proliferation obligations should be observed. Dialogue on the Ukraine crisis has been started, and it's hoped that parties can seize the opportunity and reach a comprehensive, durable, and binding peace agreement. We call on relevant parties to remain calm, exercise restraint, and avoid any moves that may lead to misunderstanding, miscalculation, and even escalation. Next one, please.
The last one from us, U.S.
美国共和党的参议员克鲁兹周二称，委内瑞拉、古巴和伊朗的政府可能会被亲美政权所取代，在未来6个月内可能会发生。中方对此有何评论？因为中方与这3个国家关系密切。
任何借口。
China stands against interference in other countries' internal affairs and any excuse, violation of the purposes and principles of the UN Charter, and infringement upon other countries' sovereignty. Next one, please.
Question from Nippon TV.
日本电视台，日本的自民党提出倡议，要求限制出口武器出口，禁止出口以前允许的武器。中方对此有何评论？
有关报道对。
We noted the reports and are gravely concerned about this. Due to its history of aggression, Japan's military and security moves have been closely watched by its Asian neighbors and the international community. Recently, Japan has revised its security policy, and Japanese officials have advocated for owning nuclear weapons and easing restrictions on export of nuclear weapons. This reviews right-wing forces in Japan's their attempts to remilitarize the international community should stay on high alert against this and work together to uphold post-war international order and hold back the moves of Japanese militarists. Next one, please.
还有其他问题吗？
Any other questions?
那好，今天的记者会到此结束。
That concludes today's press conference. Thank you for coming.